y'all. Here's a video. I don't really do a whole lot of videos like this, I'd say, but this is kind of a off-the-cuff, real type video. Usually, I try to be uplifting and encouraging and everything like that, and hopefully this video still will be, but sometimes you just get bogged down with everything going on. It just kind of feels like you got the world on your shoulders, especially sometimes, with prepping and homesteading and all of that. I'm sure most of y'all can relate. Kind of having one of those days where it's just, everything is on my shoulders, and we're getting ready for the snow, potential ice storm, and all of that. So trying to get all the ducks in a row, be prepared for that. I'm going to haul some hay for somebody tomorrow, maybe pick up a few extra dollars. I thought I was going to be off tomorrow, but at the last minute, I'm not, so I have to go into work. Planning on a half a day, but we'll see how it goes because I really need to get that done and everything. It's just, I try not to brag or seem egotistical or anything like that, but sometimes leaders are held in such a regard that it's almost like we're not human anymore. Everybody expects so much that it's hard to please everybody and be able to do everything. I really value myself and take pride in myself as a leader. And by that, I try my best not to show any weakness, not to show any, I wouldn't say emotions, but hopefully y'all know what I'm trying to say. I'm not very good at articulating this stuff. No chips in the armor. I always try to be the strong one that can do anything, find a way to accomplish it, no matter what comes my way, no matter how much time or how much sacrifice it is. I get it done. I'm usually pretty good at that. Every now and then I'll have, a hard time, or show a little weakness, I would say. But it's hard to do that. It's hard to always be a leader. That's what I try to be. That's what I encourage y'all to be. We need more leaders in the world. But from my perspective, my situation, I seem to lead a lot, whether I ask for it or not. Of course, here, at my house, usually the male is looked at as the leader, and it has been for ages. That's just the way it's supposed to be. I do my best to be that leader, and hopefully I can lead my wife and kids in the way they should go, set an example, provide for them, do all those things. But I lead there, and I lead at my job a lot. I'm not the head honcho. I don't have the say or anything like that. But I keep the wheels turning. I work for my dad in the logging business, and he leans a whole lot on me. And that creates problems. It really does. I don't mind doing it, and I don't mind doing the work. It's all I ever done since I was a kid. I got a scratch in my throat. I've been working in the woods with them since I was 17. I'm 29 now, about to hit the big 3-0 in September. So that'll be exciting. But it's really hard for me to try to lead in the company part and to do everything to keep the wheels turning when I don't have any say so. You know, it doesn't matter what suggestion I make, it usually doesn't make any difference. So it's really hard to be in that position. And, especially when they talk about the company not doing good and we need to make more money and do all these kind of things. And I have come up with a lot of suggestions that I know would make money and at least spend less money in upkeep. Updating equipment is one. A lot of the stuff we run is old and it breaks down a lot and it costs a lot of maintenance, a lot of downtime, a lot of things like that when you can make payments on stuff cheaper. But that's not so much here or there. I lead in our tribe group. No, we don't have a designated leader or anything like that, but I try to be a leader. Not that, I'm all knowing or want everything my way or anything like that, but I like to start things, get things into motion, encourage people to do things by doing those things myself, lead by example. So I'm sure, and I'm starting to take more leadership in our church as well. I don't preach or anything yet, but I do teach Sunday school a bit. And when, Orville ain't there, I cover the music and stuff like that. But I'm sure a lot of y'all that watch my channel are leaders in your family, in your group, in your job, different things like that. You have points of leadership. And I'm sure you can relate to a lot of what I'm saying. Most of the time, it's easy to carry, or at least manageable to carry. But then there comes those times you just get down for a bit and things get heavier, especially when you have a lot of pans in the fire at one time. There's a lot of things going on, a lot of things to be done. And today was one of those, trying to get everything ready for making the trip, hauling the hay tomorrow, have everything more or less in place and set up for the winter storm that is unfortunately coming. And I'm sitting on the generator right now. I just got it going, which all I had to do was just crank it up and let it run a little while. It hadn't been too long since I'd done it. That is a big thing to remember. With generators and small engines and stuff, you need to crank them and let them run for 10 minutes or something. I recommend every 2 weeks. And no, I don't do that myself. I forget and I run out of time. But at least once a month is a good manageable goal, using fuel additives. it's over there. But I use Stabil in it since I don't run it a lot. STP and Seafoam and that stuff works good too. But the thing about leaders, it doesn't matter how far we get down, how heavy the load is. We may have some moments of frustration, moments of anxiety, come a little frazzled at the ends. But leaders always get up, shake it off. If it's bad enough, limp it off. But leaders always get up and to continue to lead. There's people counting on us. There's people watching us. Some may be only this tall. They're watching. They're taking in a lot of information. A lot of key life points are developing in kids. They see bad leaders. They see good leaders. They see no leaders at all. People in their life will shape them. Just like my life, different people have shaped how I am. It always stays in their mind, good or bad. So keep that in mind. Do your best to keep the chin up and be a good, strong leader. There's a lack of that these days. As a matter of fact, there's a lack of it in the White House, but that's another topic. Leaders lead. Doesn't matter if it gets hard. Doesn't matter if it sucks. We do it anyway. So hopefully there will be something in this that encourages you to pick up the sword, pick up the shield, fight another day. The battle's not over. That's all I got for this one. Stay prayed up, prepped up, and strapped up. See ya.